Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, shoot, of course I have to adjust. I'm sorry you have to see all of the face. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is just what the description says. I am gonna chit chat with you while I do my full face. It's been a really long time since I have done a full face video. And I just want to point out it's been about a year since I've been using Savvy Minerals. I think yesterday was a year to the day that I made my very first full coverage redness covering foundation video. And so if you want to go back and check that one out, I'll put a link to that down in the description when I'm done. But you can compare my face. This is a bad day 1 year into Savvy Minerals. Yesterday was the 4th of July. I had a burger and carbs and stuff. This is what happens to my face when I eat carbs. Otherwise, it's much more calm, but today I have angered it because of what I ate yesterday. Yeah, if you want to compare what I was working with before to this, you'll see the difference. It's incredible. So for this to be a bad day is awesome. So we're going to just dive right on in. Like the description says, I am doing a glowy full face foundation routine here. And I'm also going to do all of my makeup, but I'm doing a very simplistic kind of makeup today. So I'm going for like clean and sleek with just a poppy lip. I'm going to use one of the new lip colors. I actually wore something similar to this in the videos that I did yesterday, my unboxing video, and which if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, for those of you who are watching this on the Facebook channel, on the Facebook page rather, you might want to do that because I'm going to be doing additional content over exclusively on the YouTube channel. Yeah, I did a kind of a version of this and I was like, I want to do that again because I really liked it. Just the really perfected skin, glowy skin, highlight, contour, and then the pop of the lips. So that's what I'm going for today. So I'm just priming my eyes because that is a necessity for me. I have hooded, oily lids, and unfortunately I have not found a non-toxic method yet to prime my eyes effectively. So I'm using my good old MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but I do set it with something non-toxic. I set it with just a little bit of Best Kept Secret, which is one of the matte loose eyeshadows. Actually, I think it's the only matte loose eyeshadow that they have that isn't a multitasker, like a legit eyeshadow. So I'm just going to set all of that. I don't know why this works, setting it and all of that. I really don't know, but it's what I need to do. Okay, so then, and as you can see, I always do my eyes first. And I also always put on a little bit of lip balm before I get started. And then I treat my under eye area. So I have this little roller with jojoba oil, hyaluronic acid, and a couple of drops of copaiba in it. And then I top that off with a little bit of rose ointment and massage that in and let that sit while I do the rest of my makeup. If I'm having a really, really rough looking day and I have lots of eye bags, I usually put an extra drop of copaiba under there. Okay, so back to the eyes. I'm just going to add a tiny bit. Where's my brush? A teeny tiny bit of shimmer on the moving part of my lid, or my mobile lid, which is this part here, which is barely visible when my eyes are, open normally. And when I put makeup on, it disappears even more. But I want to bring just some brightness to that because I'm really just going to do a liner and play up the lashes. And so I don't want a whole lot going on here. I'm going to bring a little bit just up in this kind of part right here, again, to just kind of bring some light to that area. Not a whole lot. I'm not going for like bam highlight, just a little bit, just a whisper of a highlight. Okay, so that's done, and then I'm going to grab my trusty, where are you? Goodness, I should have pulled out all my brushes. Eyeliner brush. I'm going to use this angled eyeliner brush here. I don't yet have a Savvy Minerals eyeliner brush, so I'm just using my Old Faithful here. And I've got a little bit of Jetsetter in the cap, and I'm just gonna moosh it around after I put a little spritz of misting spray in there. I like to do it this way because I can just keep reusing that and adding to as I need, and I don't waste any product. And then I'm going to do my under the lashes trick here to start and just get a good foundation going there to build my little wing on. I'm gonna go from the beginning of my lash line and go all the way across, okay? And then I'm just gonna slightly build it out from the middle of my eye to the edge of my lash line. And I usually like to go in with a finger and just smooth out that beginning so it kind of fades into nothing, because I don't want any harsh lines there. However, I do want harsh lines on the outside because that's where my wing is going to be. So what I normally do is I just follow that lash line across, and then where my lower lash line starts, I go right above that and do a little boop, boop. Oop, that was terrible. Don't do what I just did. That was a terrible demonstration, Tina. Just a little chitsa. And then don't be afraid to use your fingers to smooth that out a little bit and give it a little crisp, a little bit of crispness. And then I'm gonna come across, starting where my crease, the little bit of a crease that I have, meets the liner there, and then going right across and joining it. And there's a wing. I was going for just a teeny wing, so mission accomplished. All right, we're gonna repeat that on the other side. Go underneath. Yes, I'm fully aware I'm doing it backwards from when I did it on the other eye. That's just the way my brain works. So, I hope you guys had a really good 4th of July. I stayed home. Life has been cray. I've had stuff like literally every day for the past 6 months. And I just wanted to like have a day where I didn't have anywhere to be. I got invited to a couple of places with friends and family and stuff, but I was just like, I don't really want to put on a bra, you know, like I don't have any like just chill days home anymore. So, hi Cindy, good morning. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so I really didn't want to put on a bra, so I stayed home. I was, as my mom would say, I was anti-sociable yesterday, and I feel totally fine about that. Okay, so as per usual, my wings are not even, but you know what? My face isn't even, so it's all good. That's as good as it's gonna get for 4 hours of sleep last night. Thank you, fireworks people. You know, it's just amazing to me, like, everybody seems to hate America. Everybody seems to hate America right now, but man, they love them some fireworks, huh? You know, so, and those fireworks were going crazy last night until like midnight. It was insane. Okay, so I'm just gonna touch up a little bit in this inner corner just to add a tiny bit more brightness, and I'm using the diamond dust for this. I used Wanderlust the first time. I don't think that I said that, but okay. So that's the extent of my eyeshadow eyeliner. Now I'm going to curl my lashes because that is a necessity for me. My lashes are thin and sparse and grow straight out. So if I don't curl them, you don't see them. And I really, really want to play up the lash line. And I just messed up my eyeshadow. That's okay, because we can just go back and touch that up. I need to clean my my curler, apparently. Oh, you know why? Because I tried to curl my lashes. I used the mascara yesterday, the Savvy Minerals mascara, and then I tried to curl my lashes after I applied it, and because it doesn't set, it got all over my curler. All right. This eye is a problem child, so we're gonna, what I just did there, lifting up the eyelid, that's a good trick when you're doing other people's lashes. And you wanna, you know, a lot of times people are like, here, curl your lashes. If you just pull up like this, it makes it so much easier to do other people's lashes. Okay, so my eyelashes are curled, and I'm going to go in with mascara, not the Savvy, because it knows what it has done. I want to actually see my lashes, so I'm going to use my tried and true. Right now I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I have been a L'Oreal Voluminous girl since high school, and this Lash Paradise is not non-toxic by any stretch, but look, I have lashes, and that's just one coat, y'all. Y'all wait and see. All those people that were being really sweet to me yesterday on my video and telling me, oh, your lashes look fine. You just wait. You just wait and see. I think I tried to wear false lashes a few weeks ago. Shoot. And I think when I was taking them off, I must have like pulled out some lashes or something, because this side is just way more sparse. Either that or I'm having like female pattern eyelash baldness just on this side. I don't know. It's just kind of being a butthead. But it's okay. We'll work with it. I don't even know what time it is, y'all. I have to get to work. Like, I have to leave in like 10 minutes. So we need to hurry this up. We, like you're a part of this, have anything to do with with how fast or how slow I go. Okay, so that one coat is on, and I'm going to top that off with Diamond Dust. Somebody had suggested trying a eyelash primer with the mascara, which I kind of am resentful about having to use a primer with a $30 mascara. And I've never used a primer before. So if you have any non-toxic versions, like I don't know if Physicians Formula has one, or Burt's Bees or something that I could just to try. You know, I mean, I'm sure Wet n Wild and CoverGirl and stuff have some that I could just quickly go and cheaply get at the drugstore to try. But if I'm using a non-toxic mascara, I would like to use a non-toxic primer. So if anybody has any suggestions for one that isn't also $30, I am all ears, and I will definitely give that a try for y'all. And, you know, I mean, I keep trying the mascara because I want it to work, you know? Not just because I spent money on it, but because I've been on this mission for the past year to detoxify my makeup, and it really is a bummer to me that I can't make the Savvy work so far. So, and this one is being a butt, y'all. This lash is being a butt, and I just got Diamond Dust everywhere. Y'all seeing the 100, like I am not an expert by any means. Y'all see that? Look at my video from yesterday, and then look at this. And then tell me my lashes look good in that video. Just saying. Okay, we're just going to ignore this side because it's being stupid. All right. So that's pretty much all it's done, y'all. Like I said, I was just doing, I'm going to just touch up that mascara right there. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to just quickly run some tinted eyebrow gel through my lashes. Savvy doesn't have one yet, and if I don't do it, my lashes, my brows are invisible. So now I have brows. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of cleanup under the eyes, just for Chuckles, because we love him so. I always say that, Chuckles the clown. Ignore me. Anyway, I'm gonna wipe that away. And you always I always look and I think I don't really need to, but then I do, and look, stuff. So I'm just gonna quickly reapply a little bit of that roller just to have a good base for my concealer to build on. Then I'm going to do my concealer with my trusty little sponge here. I dip into, I believe I have Cool One here. That's another thing that I was noticing with the Savvy Mascara is I can't go right in and do concealer because it gets, you see that? It gets on the sponge and then it gets on my under eye because it doesn't set quickly. So I've had a few messes trying to apply that. All right, and then I'm going to do, we're almost to skin, and then I got to go, goodness gracious, I talk too much. I'm applying just a teeny tiny bit of the Diamond Dust Veil, and then going back over with a little bit of the Cool One. I have a concealer video for those of you who are like, what, why, huh? Basically, the Cool One covers the coloration in my under eye and neutralizes it, and the veil brightens it, and then the Cool One on top of that just kind of makes the shimmer go away. So, okay, here we go, into the face. Now, like I said, I'm doing a glowy routine, so I'm kind of changing up my normal steps. Where's my serum? Where's my serum? Where are you? Oh dear. I cleaned my there you are. I cleaned my vanity last night, or yesterday afternoon rather, and now I can't find anything. Okay, so I'm just going to take one pump of the serum, and I'm going to take a little bit of Diamond Dust and tap it in there. Good morning, Chris. And then I'm just going to smoosh it all together and smoosh it on my face. I like to dab, 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 and then smooth it out. And, you know, the serum is just great for your skin. It's a good part of the priming routine that I normally do. I really enjoy it. Adding the Diamond Dust adds a bit of luminosity. Like I said, I'm going for glowy. So that's why. And then I'm whipping out some of my Glow Primer, my DIY, my modified version of Christian Axness's DIY Glow Primer. I found this when I was cleaning out my makeup drawer yesterday. I'm going to take just a little bit on my finger. It's thicker than normal just because it's kind of been sitting unused for a while. And then I'm going to take a little bit of moisturizer to thin it out a bit. Might add just a little bit more. And then I'm just going to do the same deal. Tap, 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 dab, dab, dab. Not the dance step, because I'm not 12. And then I'm going to massage it into my skin. Making sure to get under my jawline, my non-existent jawline. Smooth it out. You don't want any like globs or patches or anything like that. Okay. And then we're going to go in with the minerals and the misting spray. And as per usual, I like to spray twice and swirl my brush around. And then I dab into warm 2 and go over the spots where I have redness, which is basically this kind of mask area of my face and my chin. I don't use quite as much misting spray when I use the Glow Primer because it's really, really nicely hydrated. And I'm getting foundation all over my black shirt. Okay, so that's almost done. You see how quick that is when you have a good hydrating base, how quick the coverage builds. I'm just going to go into a teeny tiny bit more of the warm 2 to get that little spot right there. And then I go into warm 1 and finish off the rest of my face. I'm going to spray one more time. Making sure to bring it down on my non-existent jawline. And under my chin there. And on the top of my forehead. Blending it into the hairline. You want to make sure that you blend it in really good around the perimeters of your face so that you don't have a line of demarcation, and then also make it meet the concealer. And that's done. That is the quickest face I've done in a really long time because that glow primer is just so moisturizing. Okay, foundation done. Now we're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to do a little bit of contouring, if I can find my contour brush. There you are. And I'm going to go into some of the light Multitasker, which is a nice kind of ashy taupey color. And I'm going to follow where my ear meets my face, right under that cheekbone there. And I'm going to go across down to where my eyebrow stops and then diffuse it up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's my contour. I'm going to dip in again and tap off, do the other side where my ear meets my face, right under that cheekbone there, stopping where the eyebrow stops, and then diffusing it up and down, up and down, up and down. See, this gives you lays down the product and then you blend it out. So it's not a harsh line. Okay, you could also take a little bit and come down the side of your nose if you really like to contour your nose. Or not. Some people go along the jawline. I don't really have one, so I kind of ignore that. And that's kind of the extent of my contouring. I'm going to just lightly go in with a little bit of bronzer. And thanks, Cindy. I know this one's going on a little longer than usual because I'm doing my whole face. And right along that hairline and under the jawline, kind of under the cheekbone, just right on top of that contour. Okay, highlighter. So I'm going to actually use a little bit of Wanderlust for my highlight. So I'm going to dip in with my trusty fan brush here. And right where that light is hitting, I'm going to lightly diffuse it on top. And turn my face, do the same thing where the light hits, and lightly fluff it. And then I also like to toot right across the tip of my nose, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush and go over my Cupid's bow and in that inner corner of my eye. Make sure I don't have any like weird chunks. Okay, now we're gonna go in with just 2 more steps, y'all. We're gonna go in with, where's my blush brush? Here it is, my blush brush. Now y'all see I have just a teeny tiny bit of Serene in here. I'm gonna swirl it around, get a little tiny bit, very light hand. This stuff is super pigmented. And go right over the apples of the cheeks very lightly. Okay, blush done. And now the pièce de résistance, Siren lipstick. Y'all, this is so nice. All right, so these darker shades are really nice and creamy. And super pigmented. So you could lay down a light layer on the bottom, smack to combine, and leave it like that. But I'm going for bam. I love the shape of the bullet, or the shape of the lipstick rather. This part is the bullet. Because it gives you that edge to be able to line. And there we go. So last thing, spritz. For no other reason than it smells really good. It's not a setting product by any means. So, so yeah. So that is my Glowy full coverage foundation routine. And I hope you found that helpful. I'm just gonna finish off my hair here while we chat for a second. I love the way my skin looks right now. It's so glowy and I have the coverage that I need, and these lashes look great. I don't know what's going on with this side. This side is like being weird lately. But thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Eyeliner's hard, y'all. I'm just gonna say, especially for hooded eye gals, it's hard. So there you go. This was exactly the look that I was going for. Just a little bit of a wing, some lashes, at least on one side. I don't know. Contour, highlight, and a banging lip. So I hope that y'all found that helpful or entertaining or something. If so, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. If you're not already subscribed, you definitely want to do that, because I'm going to be doing some diversified content on the YouTube channel that I'm not doing over on the Facebook page. If you're not already a member of the Facebook page, if you just happened upon this video somehow, you definitely want to join over there, because we share lots of product information and application and tutorials and all sorts of things over there too. So, and it's a really great place to kind of get tips and tricks and questions answered and stuff. So it's Facebook at Savvy Girls Guide. It's very easy to find. So anyway, again, thank y'all so much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.